Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Sagittarius for October 4th through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel if you are returning. And if you are someone who is new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you feel as if you vibe with my energy and you want to see my messages in the future. So let's get straight into it. This is going to be a general message, so everything I say may or may not pertain to you specifically. So please keep that in mind. And if you are someone who does want a personal reading with me, or if you want to check out my pick a card channel, if you like those type of things, definitely check out my description box as well as my comment section, okay? So what is going on with my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 4th through the 7th? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for October 4th through the 7th. So overall energy, love, money, message from your spirit guides, the guidance, and the obstacle that may come up. Give me 2 cards for the advice from my Sagittarius love life. For our energy for their love life for October 4th through the 7th. Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, October 4th through the 7th. And let's actually clarify these. What is the energy surrounding my Sagittarius for October 4th? Overall energy, love, money, spirit, messages, advice, and the obstacle. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. So the first thing I do want to cover is the overall energy. So what we have the World card clarified by the Empress card. So for the overall energy for the next couple of days, I am getting a sense of a lot of my Sagittarius really coming to like a completion of a cycle that you guys were in for some time, that you were really in to learn key information or key lessons from that cycle you were in here. With this is you guys finally being able to see things from a different perspective and finally realizing that, look, you make the opportunities that you receive. So the opportunities that come your way, you kind of determine whether or not they go further than what they are now, or if they don't. And with the Empress card, for a lot of you, there's a lot of growth that's coming in here. This is growth from a different perspective of doing things, from, again, your experiences that you may have gone through recently or like for some time up until this point. And again, this is allowing you to grow beyond that. For some of you guys as well, this could be lessons that you may have learned from like a mother figure, somebody who may have played like a mother figure in your life, or your actual mother. For some of you guys, well, this could even be motherhood, like you guys starting a new cycle of finally becoming a mother, or wanting to finally become a mother because you're ready to start a new cycle in your life. But I'm definitely seeing some growth is happening overall for a lot of you. And this is really, this is beautiful, really and truly. So there's some evolution going on here. Now, what I am seeing for your love life for the next couple of days, we do have the Angel of Strength and we do have the Five of Swords. So with this, I am seeing that you guys are going to be trying to still stick it through within some sort of relationship you may have with someone. For some of you, what I will say is make sure you're working on your temper, or your person, they may need to work on their temper, because I am seeing that there may be moments where you want to say some stuff, and especially with the Five of Swords, I am seeing that there may be like verbal, I said Virgo. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Virgo, but there could be verbal disagreements that may come up the next couple of days that could cause an issue within the relationship. So I would definitely filter the way you guys are speaking to each other, and also like temper yourself. If the argument doesn't have to get as serious as it's getting, then definitely refrain from engaging, especially if somebody's playing mind games to get attention or get what they want or anything of that sort, okay? And some of you could be dealing with the Leo. But beyond that, the next set of cards we're going to look at is going to represent your money. And we have the 6th chakra, and then we have the star card. So with this is definitely you tapping into that third eye energy, and also using discernment when it comes to like what's next for you. Also being able to see things for like what's working and what's not working. Not looking at it from an emotional standpoint, but from a like, okay, I see where this is going. I see the vision. I'm using discernment. Especially if you are somebody who's a healer, making sure that you guys are, really working on your third eye and making sure that you're really tapping into those messages that you're receiving and seeing things from not a place of ego, but from a place of, again, truth. Also with the star card, again, this is a lot of you really having like big dreams or goals for yourself. And for a lot of you, what needs to happen when it comes to your financial situation, you need to remain positive. You need to remain focused as well on whatever goals you have in mind, and making sure that you're pouring into yourself and pouring into your ideas, because if you're neglecting them, then they're not going to flourish. Okay? Now, the next card I do want to look at is going to be the message from your spirit guides. We have the Angel of Love, and then we have the High Priestess. So with this, I feel as if your spirit guides are really trying to heal a lot of you in your heart chakra space, making you more compassionate, making you more welcoming to other people, but also very discerning. They're saying don't block yourself off from new experiences with other people based off of the people you ran into recently or even in the past who don't really value what you have to offer as far as compassion or just being there as an emotional being there for an emotional connection. For some of you guys, there's a need for you to just use discernment with who you trust. For a lot of you, your intuition does kind of knock at you when it comes to certain situations, and you may kind of neglect to see that, and they want you to use that discernment because that's how they're speaking to you when it comes to connections around you. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the way that you love and accept people. It's just who you're loving and accepting in your life. Now, what we have for the advice, we do have the door to personal healing and happiness, and we have the Page of Swords. So for a lot of you, there's a need for you to really take this journey towards doing what's best for you when it comes to your happiness, not anybody else's, not the happiness that you acquire with other people, more of what's going on with you, what you need to heal, what you need to work on, and what's going to make you feel content, what's going to make you feel like you're at peace. And with the Page of Swords, for a lot of you, you really need to figure that out. I feel like mentally you do need to sit with yourself and really get some answers when it comes to certain things that are around you that you're not quite sure about. And this is also like with whatever ideas you guys have in mind, that you're actually taking the steps necessary to manifest those ideas in the physical. All right? Also, if you have questions for somebody around you that you've been dealing with that have been keeping you from really healing and stepping into a place of happiness, getting those questions answered here, okay? And cutting people out of your life who are petty and, trying to start drama with you. Now, what I am seeing for the obstacle that may come up here, we do have the Garden and the Gate, and we have the Judgment card. So with this being the obstacle, this is you stepping out of your comfort zone. For a lot of you, you've experienced a level of growth, yes, but it's not the amount of growth that you want. And for a lot of you, what the issue is, you're very comfortable. You're very comfortable in the place that you're at right now. For some of you guys, you've gotten a little, let's just be real, gotten a little lazy because you may have been working so hard for some time. And now it's just like, oh, I want to take a step back. Or you just may not be, energetically at that place right now. But the universe is saying, look, you can have way more growth. You can have way more abundance, way more opportunities come your way if you just notice that you're keeping yourself stuck. Yes, where you're at is comfortable, but there could be so much more. And with the Judgment card, for a lot of you, there could be like a huge wake-up call that comes in that may be a little uncomfortable, where you may have to make some decisions, but you're going to have to do what you have to do. Whether this is stepping away from situations that feel comfortable beyond not actually being comfortable. Catch that? They feel comfortable, familiar, but they're not actually comfortable and familiar, or comfortable, let's say that, but just familiar. And you're going to have to make some decisions here, okay? Now, finishing up what we have for your love life, we do have children and we have getting to know each other. So with two of these cards coming out for your love life, I am getting a sense that children could be affecting your connection here. Whether this is the person you have children with, there could be some issues with you guys agreeing. For some of you, if you have children outside of a relationship that you're in, like you have children with someone else and you're dating someone who you don't have kids with, that could be an issue. For others of you, this could even be childish behavior within the connection, and you could be just noticing more and more things about your person that you really are just like, but you guys do care about this person. I feel like very soon there is gonna be some passion reignited in the connection after you guys do clear the air with this person, especially if you did split up from this person for some time, okay? This could also be somebody from your past, from your childhood for some of you. But when it comes to the guidance for your love life, it says, imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. And we also have look inside yourself, and it says, examine what is causing you to feel this way. So for the guidance, I really feel as if there's a need for you guys to change your perspective on how you're viewing your love life, or understand where these negative thoughts are coming from, and also where you're stuck on certain situations that have been negative in your love life and is keeping you from welcoming new possibilities or opportunities in your love life. And like I said, you really need to look within yourself and understand where these feelings are coming from and how you just feel in general about certain situations around you or even people, because that's going to help you discern whether or not you should give somebody a second chance or not, or just move on completely. So that's going to be it, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching this. I really hope that I was able to give somebody out there some sort of guidance or clarity. If this did resonate, please make sure you like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And again, check out my description box if you want a personal reading and all of that. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, Sagittarius.